Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tin Shed Shenanigans. My name's Noah. Today, we're going to be working on this. So this is a Honda GC190 pressure washer that has none of the hoses, no gun, and missing a fuel tank. But I know it runs because the guy told me it runs. So let's just get right into it. First things first, we're going to check spark. The only thing that I've done to this thing is the handle is broken. And you can see, maybe you can see. It looks like it's been pulled a lot and it's a little older. So I made this so I have a handle to grab to. So, yeah. Let's make sure it has spark. And then we got to set up a fuel source because it is missing the fuel tank. Luckily, it's got a little vacuum pump right here. So that's what that little thing is. Little vacuum pump. And we're going to rig up a little fuel pump and see what happens. Maybe it'll start. This is going to be a two-part video. Part one is going to be making sure this engine runs and will idle on its own, maybe very short. Part two will be getting it where it's pressure washing again. We may go out and connect it to the water because I don't want to burn up the motor. Let me stop yapping and I'm going to start doing stuff. Oh no. Okay. So, take our spark checker. Hook it to the coil end. And then hook it to the spark plug. See if maybe I can get it where y'all can actually see. Now that I'm working on something a lot smaller than I normally do. Yeah, I can see that. Ow! That hurt. Okay, so that came unwrapped. And that thing flew. And that did not feel very... I need to stand on it somewhere. Let's see, make sure that y'all can... Yeah, maybe y'all saw that. See if I can get a little bit better of an angle where y'all can see the little orange. Yeah, okay. So she has spark. Next step is going to be setting up a fuel source. So let's scour around and see if we can't find a little clear jug or something just so we know it's sucking fuel. I have the fuel tank off the Generac, but that's I don't want to find a place to strap that thing down. I'd rather just sit something beside it and call it good enough. So let me find that. So we have our OSHA approved fuel source, aka an old screw jar thing. So yeah, let's kind of pull on a little bit. I'm gonna get some fuel primed up because it doesn't have a fuel tank. So it's obviously been sitting a minute. So I'm gonna prime it. I'm gonna pull it a little bit and see if I can get it primed up. Got the choke on. So choke's on, switch is on. I'm gonna pull on a little bit before I start filming just to, get everything primed up. Alright, so I've given up on the fuel jug because as soon as I pulled it one good time, it decided to knock over everything and then leaked gas all over my floor. So, yeah. I don't know what could have foreshadowed that. The fact that I had it sitting on a 4x6. So I just dumped some gas down his throat because I'm out of starting fluid. I got some more coming. It's supposed to be a Walmart pickup order. Supposed to be here tonight, but I'm impatient and I wanted to work on this now. So scoot this thing back over. Let me turn the choke off now that I've got, just straight up gas dumped down his throat. May not want to be on choke. Oh, come on, you. in the bottle. That still has gear oil in it. An oil jug will do. Don't snag everything. There's no oil left in this. No. Now, gas, I need you to get in here. I need a funnel. Let me take the end of the gear oil jug and make it a small funnel. This is temporary, I promise. I'm gonna go rob a fuel tank out of something because the small Generac fuel tank does not fit very well. Oh, no. That is the bad thing about not having a pull cord that is, you know, one piece, is it likes to come apart. I don't know why I haven't replaced it, which I may later, because I have about 6. I gotta check to see if they're the right fit though. Choking. Come on now. This thing is very hard to pull for some reason. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. You wanted to run so. Okay. Oh. And it's missing one of the little stops on the end, so it keeps wanting to rock. But, excuse me. Okay. I need to set up a fuel source of some kind and probably clean the carburetor if I have to guess. So I'm gonna find something to steal for a fuel source. Maybe now I don't want choke. Kind of cycle through some of that gas. Or they'll just wanna do like this. Here, have some more juice. Start. Okay, yeah. This thing needs a fuel source and probably the carburetor to be cleaned. And the pump on the back probably needs some water to be going through it. Might make this a little bit easier. So I'm gonna pop this carb off while I'm thinking of where I'm gonna get a fuel source from. Pop the carb off, and that way we can get it cleaned while we're thinking. Okay. I went with the Generac tank. I went and robbed a fuel line off of something else. Oh, my hammer fell. Went and robbed a fuel line off something else. I got an inline fuel filter. Let's see what happens. Please don't try to kill me. Dump a little gas down his throat. Trying to at least get it primed a little bit. Okay, here we go. Turn the choke off. Oh no! Okay, so it just went back in there. So I'm gonna see if I have a pull start handle that will fit this thing. I'll be back. All right, guys. So impatience has kind of paid off. You know, I pulled and pulled and pulled, and pulled some more, and then the starting fluid shows up. So let's just give little spritz. Everything get kind of full. And some more. Put choke on and all right. So then normally this should be that's flowing fuel. That is connected to that. So let's turn the fuel thing on. Oh, come on, you. Stop doing this. Okay. Why are you being like this? Maybe you want to have a closed throttle for right now? I don't know. Oh, that might do it. I don't have the fuel pump connected to the vacuum of the engine. I'm gonna stay silent for a little bit. Put this on the shelf. So when you're working on something that has a little vacuum fuel pump, make sure you connect it back to the engine when you take it off. Otherwise, it's gonna do that. Cool. This just goes to show you guys, I'm not perfect. And I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to leave me not connecting that in there. Because it's, I don't know how to describe it. Other than ignorance. That's the only way I can describe it, is ignorance. Because I was like, I'm certain I got everything done. I did not. Cool. Before this falls again, I met the president again. So to keep from burning up that pump, I'm gonna turn it off. Huh, it's crazy when you connect the fuel pump what it'll do. Oh, I can't believe I did that. So So I'm going to wait till it's daylight outside because it's like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to wait till it's daylight outside to connect it to the water pump or the water hose and make sure everything's working. This is going to be a very short video. We may just, I don't have any hoses though or anything like that to hook to this to make sure it's washing or putting out pressure. The guy did say though that it ran. It was just the pressure valve. Whenever you would squeeze the handle, it would just bog it down. So I'll have to find a pressure washer hose, which I might be able to find a couple lying around somewhere. But yeah, it runs. That's all that's important is it runs on its own. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll see y'all when it's daylight outside, maybe Thursday, because it's Tuesday and I have church tomorrow. Yeah, Thursday. Okay guys, well as you can see, got the water hose hooked up. Got it pull started and everything. It obviously builds enough pressure. Now I just need to get a hose for the actual pressure washer mechanism. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. I think my father-in-law's got a couple old pressure washers that he hopefully wouldn't mind me taking some parts off of. And that needs an O-ring. But yeah, at least we know the pressure washer part works. That's cool. All right. Well, tomorrow I'll get the pressure washer hose on there and we'll see if it pressure washes, and if it does, we'll see if we can't find a more permanent solution for the fuel tank and call it good. All right guys, so it's dark, I know. I got the hose hooked up. It now sprays water. I drop it. Instructions say to, also we have the fuel tank, it's full. Instructions say to squeeze this handle and fire it up at the same time. Okay, I'm about to buy a new hose because let me see if I can get y'all see. Yeah, I got y'all flipped around. Yeah, it blew out the hose, but it was washing. It was pumping water through. It's just that was an old hose, but that's a brand new gun. So we just need to buy a new hose. We may do that tomorrow, or you know, something like that. I'll have to find a hose that can handle this. Home Depot may have something. But yeah, we'll get a new hose for this, and then we'll get everything hooked up, and that way it can be daylight. And I may pressure wash my carport or the driveway, something like that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. I looked tonight. It's Tuesday night. I looked and we're up to 60 public watch hours and 36 subscribers. So, you know, makes me feel really good about that. Makes me actually pretty happy that many people want to watch, you know, me just kind of piddling around in a workshop. So, yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, you know, comment, everything like that. And appreciate it. Thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Tin Shed Shenanigans.